Hey everybody, my name's Chris, and welcome to the channel. My first foray into a YouTube video. I just wanted to post something that's just been bugging me lately. I got a problem with a channel here on YouTube. It's some guys called TOASTY Bros. They're from a state in the United States called Kentucky, my homeland. I love Kentucky, miss the state, living in Phoenix now. But that's what really drew my eye to these guys. It's just they're where I'm from. You know, Southern hospitality is a thing, and I'm concerned with the way that they treat the people that watch their videos. They don't take the advice they give into consideration, and when you think about the kind of people that are most likely watching their videos, I'll show you. I'll explain.
It's from Pawn America on their eBay store, and it's a $388 gaming PC. This can't be bad, right? Well, we're about to open them and find out after word from today's sponsor.
Nothing screams broke boy more than an unactivated copy of Windows. So that's where our sponsor...
Skip this bullshit.
Brought to this pawn shop, whichever location. We're talking about it off camera. Pawn America.
They bought it from a pawn shop on eBay, by the way.
Nowhere around
and they also recommended that you do the same.
Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Okay, so there you go. That's where they're mainly located. Never been to one before, but this $388 gaming PC features a Ryzen 5 5500, 32 gigs of DDR4 memory, some AM4 motherboard, and a RX 6500 XT. That's probably gonna be the worst part about this, guys, the 6500 XT.
We got an on-brand wireless keyboard that is like typewriter style.
Oh, man. So what these guys are going to do essentially is they're just going to keep pointing to their website. They're going to keep pointing to money. You'll see here in a minute, the guy makes a comment that, you know, anything for money. But, yeah, this PC is not good at all. And this isn't the only video that they have on their channel about just PCs. Okay, this PC is $388, right? Let's think about that. A PS5 is $500, okay? I'm not a console guy by any means. Don't recommend you buy a console if you have the money to get a PC, but if you're going to buy a PC and you're going to spend the money, don't spend under $1,000 on a PC. That's my recommendation, but that's besides the point. What I'm pointing at here is you're spending 4/5 of the amount that it would take to get a PS5, right? A PS5 can play games at 60 FPS 4K with upscaling, of course, but 60 FPS 4K is the given consensus with the PS5, PS5 Pro. And what they're going to show you here in a little bit is some gameplay footage from this PC, and that's what really irks me is the dishonesty that these guys have when it comes to the performance that you're going to get. And the main reason they make these kind of videos is simply to push you to their affiliate links, to push you to their products, and to make money. These guys act like they're very friendly, they act like they're very nice, and I know a lot of people know this, but this is for the people that watch their channel. These are young kids, young teenagers, you know, people that are begging mom to get them a PC. You know what I mean? They want a gaming PC, but they don't realize that just, man, $400 is a lot of money to waste when your parents don't have it, you may not have it, and you're going to people like this on the internet as a source of trustworthy information, and this is the kind of advice that they give.
It's not mechanical, and see, did it come with the dongle? Huh? It might be, maybe it's in the PC.
Maybe. I will say this eBay seller recounts which are on screen here. They included a ton of pictures. So shout out to them. They showed all this stuff, and there should be a Razer mouse in here, which will make it even weirder. I'm assuming this is just all stuff that whoever pawned this PC or sold it brought it into them and was like, here you go. And now it's a bundle for you to buy.
God, I bet they gave them like such a little amount of money for it.
There you go. There's the Razer mouse. Death Adder Essentials, which really is an expensive mouse to begin with. But
yeah, but these guys are recommending this to you.
Are about $26 on Amazon. It's actually like in pretty decent shape. It's not as gamer glued up as you would think. Power cable, and we must have a halfway decent board for it to have one of these nicer Wi-Fi dongles.
Not a dongle.
Antennas.
Yeah, be curious to see what the condition looks like, because on paper, the 5500 with the motherboard and RAM and everything, the price isn't that bad. Really, the 6500 XT is where there's going to be problems. Only 4 gigs of VRAM, all the limitations it has, but we'll see what it can do in modern games and see if this was a good deal to potentially upgrade with another GPU later.
Why would you?
Must have like given these people maybe like $150.
Oh, if that.
Yeah, like $100, which sucks, because I
but
mean the
they want you to use their affiliate link to buy it.
Edition could sell for $450 pretty easily. It's really
that's the twisted part, is they want you to use their affiliate link to turn around and buy this PC that they know is only worth maybe $150. They know what the pawn shop probably gave the people for this, because the value, the real value it is $155. But use their affiliate link. Go buy it. Go waste your money. They don't care, but they're going to recommend this to you all day, but they care. They care about their audience. They want you guys to know, man, we make great recommendations. It's just such a letdown. I really like these guys, man. I mean, I don't mean to talk trash, but they really need to think about what they're doing.
Really just the GPU is the biggest problem.
But hey, just like PC Bros, you gotta make money.
You know. All right, can we get it out?
There it is. Gotta make money.
Let's
hear that one more time.
Sell for 450 pretty easily. It's really just the GPU that's going to be the biggest problem.
But hey, just like PC Bros, you gotta make money.
You know. All right, can we get it out?
They're unashamed. I guess they're unashamed.
Very well packaged for a company that doesn't sell PCs primarily.
Yeah. So this is definitely like an as is. Like they just shipped this thing. All right, so we got.
Okay, so let's get to the next part that I have a little issue with. I'll show you guys right here in just a moment. Here we go. This
is insane.
We're using almost 23 gigs of RAM, and so we thought maybe like, is there a game open in the background? But what's weird, dude, I need help healing so bad. Hey, Jeff, please, Jeff. Yeah, our theory was that maybe there's a game open in the background, but
right here,
after like
where
looking,
my mouse
we
is.
noticed that there's no game open, and we think
less
that
than
maybe
60
it's borrowing
FPS.
VRAM or
They're at
something.
1080p.
Yeah, because we're about 3.7 gigs of VRAM being used. We're pretty close to the max 4, and 4 nowadays in modern games.
This is another one of those stages where I feel like they should honestly be honest. Like, they know good darn well that 46 FPS, yes, it looks okay. Yes, it's playable. But you'll notice here in a minute, his lag and latency, he starts to do an awful job at this game because it's not playable. 46 FPS is unplayable, and I know I sound like an elitist right now, but it's not hard to get a GPU or a system. Like I said, a PS5 can do 4K at 60 FPS. These guys are recommending a PC right now for $388 with a GPU in it that is only doing 46 FPS 1080p medium to low. I mean, from the looks of this, it's very low, but it's going to get lower and worse here in just a moment.
It's just not really going to cut it, especially a game like this. But I don't know why he's using 23 gigs of RAM. That seems a lot. It could be FSR, it could be that, but that's what the game's pulling.
It's weird because Task Manager says the game's pulling like 14 to 16 gigs of RAM, so where the extra like 8 is going on? I don't know.
It could be this Windows install. We got some malware. We're being spied on.
Yeah, it's making it hard to play.
It's really up and down too.
Yeah, like there's times where it's pretty playable, but the latency is kind of frustrating. It's hard for me to like hit any shots. I almost have to like pre-time them. Maybe my aim's just horrible. It could be that too.
Think about what they're saying.
Next time I die, we're gonna try to lower
Consider
settings.
that.
See what happens.
FSR performance.
Oh my god, dude, why am I like struggling right now? Perhaps it should have not been time. I forgot I can kill one of his clones.
Alright, let's go a little bit here. That right here,
So we're
watch.
doing like the best case scenario episode.
Just so you guys can see this, where he transitions.
No.
He's going to change some settings here in just a
second.
second. Okay, you see, they were at 1080, FSR 3 quality. That's still upscaling. I thought they were at native, so we're already, it was already bad for 46 FPS.
Scenario episode 3 world performance.
This is the terrible part.
Definitely
No,
not the
FSR
best.
performance
It looks
1080p,
very
which gives this
vastly
game... Sorry, I know I'm talking where they are, which gives this game an internal rendering resolution right now of like something like 960 to 480p, maybe 690. So just watch.
Weird.
The ghosting is absolutely terrible. Do you guys see this quality?
That's why.
Nice.
So yeah, basically Marvel Rivals and some of these newer esports titles, lowest settings, some FSR to help, and it is playable.
Next game. Okay, gamers, we are in.
Alright, so we're going to skip forward just a little bit here. We're going to get to the end of this video and the end of my complaining, guys. I know you're probably ready to hear it, but this is the next little bit right here I have a problem with. They clean this PC up, right, solely to plug their material. I get it, gotta sell your stuff, but that's the whole motivation behind these videos is what I'm trying to point out. They're not trying to help us, they're not trying to give us good recommendations, which they could do at the same time as selling their stuff. That's what I don't get, is these guys could easily make good recommendations in their content and not recommend people buy stuff like this and still sell their products. Like, I like these guys, I like their videos. I don't mean to bash, it's just this is a major problem that I have with tech creators on YouTube, is it's all about that bag while they're making recommendations to people to spend theirs on BS.
We didn't skew any numbers, and it really didn't have any problems like overheating or anything, but The 6500 XT, you know, it's almost worse than I remember it when it came out, and there's a reason why the card's hard to even find nowadays.
Let's talk about the other benchmarks. 10
5,000. This is a pretty good deal on eBay. Rather than buying like a old HP or old Dell Optiplex and upgrading it, this is actually a true gaming PC that does have an upgrade path to it, which is pretty sweet. Now, I do wish they just honestly, like for the price, I just wish they had used like a 3056 gig. I know
that's
hate
their
that
next
card,
recommendation, a 3056 gig.
but this is worse, let's be honest. But anyways, good price to performance from eBay, so make sure you guys check the links down below because they will be affiliate links so that you can try to find one yourself. So anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
So now this PC is fully cleaned, it will be for sale at PCBros.tech with a little warranty.
PCBros.tech. We sell the gaming PCs we feature here on the Toasty Bros YouTube channel, and a bunch of other ones ready to ship with great prices and great customer support. Use code ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.
And that's it, guys. That's the issue I have. I mean, it's just pointing out some things that I find kind of hypocritical in the video, man. They could have broke down the fact that they're using performance FSR, like actually broke down and explained what that does, how that lowers the internal rendering resolution, explain the mad ghosting that they were getting there. I mean, it's just most people are going to be playing this on the TVs in their living rooms or something like that. It's what I gather. It's going to be a young kid ask their mom to buy them a PC so that they can play games in the living room, something like that. And it's going to look god awful, and the kid's going to be so disappointed. And dude, you can't even boot up the newest games, and if they ever get some kind of incentive to upgrade or move forward, that's just a loss. I mean, that's not even upgradable, really. It's going to be PCI Express 3.0. Any newer GPU in there, you're going to take a 15% loss from the rip. It's sad to see, man. I really like these guys, and I just wish content like this didn't exist. Don't waste your money. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.